poems over the past 6 weeks, and we're all really excited.
Some of the students are going to read a brief report and a poem about some of the poets we learned about, for example, Robert Frost and Langston Hughes.
Please turn off all your cell phones, beepers, pagers, etc., and please don't embarrass your kids. Thank you and enjoy.
I'm here to tell you about Edgar Allan Poe. Poe was born on January 19, 1809, and died October 7, 1849. Poe is not only a poet, but a writer and editor. His works had a reputation of containing death and torture of his characters. Most of his writing was a reflection of his pain felt for his losing his mother, stepmother, and wife from tuberculosis around the same age. Now, I would like to read an excerpt from one of his most famous poems, The Raven. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, whether temper sent or whether tempest tossed thee here ashore, desolate yet undaunted, on this desert land enchanted, on home or by horror haunted, tell me truly, I implore, is there balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore, quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, by that heaven that bends above us, by that God, but we both adore, tell this soul of sorrow laden, if within a distant Aden, I shall clasp the saint and maiden whom the angels name Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Be that word our sign in parting, bird or fiend, shrieked up starting, get thee back into the tempest and the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black plume as a token, if of that lie thy soul has spoken. Take thy beak from out my heart, take thy form from off my door, quoth the raven, nevermore. And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting on that pallid bust just above my chamber door, and his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamplight o'er her streaming throws the shadow on the floor, and my soul from out that shadow there lies floating on the floor, shall be lifted nevermore.
Nocturne by Billy Joel. It's a sad free-verse poem originally titled Forgetting to Forget. Here's myself, presenting Forever in Autumn, selected for presentation by Olivia. God. Where is it? Oh yeah, here it is. I'm so sorry. Okay, Forever in Autumn. I remember dancing in the dais with him as the clock ticked by, looking up at the swiftly traveling clouds. We were happy for once, but the seasons change, and the clock ticks by, either too quickly or too slowly, and things go away. Your dark brown car, flecked with rust, red tints like the autumn leaves surrounding it on the narrow winding road that took you from me. I didn't bother to chase you, like when we were kids. You looked back at me in a final goodbye as I stood there, frozen in the past. And now and then, I go out to the dais and dance alone, both leading and following, not remembering to forget. And the clock still ticks, the clouds still run away from me, and I wonder if the seasons change for you, or if you are trapped forever in autumn.
Hi, it's me, Olivia again. And I'm here with Hannah, Jane, and we all wrote nonsense poems that we would like to share with you. Nonsense poems are rhyming poems that tell a story, but use unique words. These words are made by combining two normal words into one. That word has the meaning of both words. For example, in Lewis Carroll's Jabberwocky, he He uses the word mimsy, meaning miserable and flimsy. Miserable and flimsy. When you're listening to our poems, try to pick out the words that we made up and try and learn what they mean.
Hi, I'm Jane, and I'm going to read my poem called A Dreadful Day for Dave. Upon a bright and sunny day, a dreary bird flew in the skies. He was searching for a man named Dave, with his dark and bardy eyes. He found the man a-walkin', his face so happy and bright. The bird was sad to tell him of a very fraving sight. The bird had seen a darkness coming toward the poor man Dave. Dave could do all he could, he would still end up in his grave. The man named Dave ran across the town and right into a dampy cave. The dragon in it was quite happy, but as for Dave, he wasn't saved. I'm Hannah, and I wrote a poem, nonsense poem called Beware of Rabid Moles. If you dare go into the most fearsome wood, you're stupid, but really you could. So the reach past the dragons, peek between the trees. If you're scared now, go away, leave. Look over your shoulder and watch your step, and try to resist yelling, what the heck? For what waits in the forest is too terrible to say. Don't ever, ever get in this way. Or jump around deep holes, stay away from rabid moles. But don't ever, never go near the beast. Be safe and be clever. If you're one for trouble, don't get befuddled. This one's not something to mess with. No, it's not a myth. It's horrible, it's nasty, it's really not funny. It's atrocious, it's big, and it's bad. It's a fluffy white bunny.
I am Olivia again, and I'm going to read my poem, Puffball. 'Twas a little puffball with furs red as snow, who played away the livelong day with toys whom he loved so. Today he said, I rule just you, but tomorrow that will change. Tomorrow I will rule the world, and that no one can all change. You're just a madman, that's all you'll ever be. You could never rule the world, not even a tree. Which one of you just cried those words? For I must surely see. 'Twas I, cried a little soldier, I spoke those words. When I am ruler, you're first to go. Do more of you agree with he? All the hands raised equally. You traitors, you all see the terrible side of me, he cried as he walked away. I know what I shall do. I'll burn the soldier, watch him melt while others turn away. He plotted till he could plot no more, then waddled in as little as duck, holding a silver platter. The puffball glance scowled his way and asked, what is the matter? 'Tis the head of the soldier, replied the little duck, as he reared the silver dome. Ah, my boy, I knew you'd change your way. 'Tis for the best, you'll see. The puffball jumped and chortled, whippy, blissfully unaware for what awaited he, anarchy.
Down the river and into the sea, in the silence and darkness of night, swiftly sailing, alone I will flee, awaiting the ocean, its strength and its might. And no matter how cold and starved I may be, I keep drifting away, my soul longing flight. Down through the currents, my falling not flight, I make way down to the sea. For the freedom that may never be, I laugh my stealing away into the night, for try as I might, pathetic is my flee. Although I have planned, nowhere do I flee, my desire is escape, is flight. I'll be lost in the ocean's might, but I'll find myself again in the sea, away from the blackness of the night, for the one thing that may never be. Nowhere may not seem a good place to be, but it is the simplest place for to flee. And now, as the morning escapes through the night, it reminds me of myself and my longing for flight. I taste the salt of the unforgiving sea, and I know I'll get nowhere with enough might. I can take the water's might, awaiting what will be a rag doll in the sea, no matter how slow or fast the flee, hopeless as I am for flight. Nearly gone is the night. Away goes the night. In comes what might. I may at last take flight, reading what will be. I will no longer flee. There is nowhere in the sea. That ends the tale of the sea and the night, and hope that my plea strengthens might to embrace what will be, and you may take flight.